I definitely did not grow up thinking that I would have an abortion. In fact, I didn't even really know what abortion was. It wasn't talked about, and certainly wasn't something that was on my radar or thought would be part of my future and my story. I had a good upbringing, went to church every Sunday, and earned all the pins. I'm blessed that I had a great childhood. I had loving parents. They're still married. I'm going to celebrate 50 years next year. They're wonderful. And in a way, they also, unfortunately, didn't talk to us about some of the bad things in life. And I wish they would have talked to me more about maybe some situations that I might find myself in. Got into a relationship with a really cute guy. When I found out I was pregnant, I was in shock and afraid of what the future looked like, afraid of raising a baby on my own or with a dad that wouldn't have been a great dad, I thought at the time, and just fear of being alone without the support. I didn't know where to go. I didn't have anyone to talk to, and I was alone. When I made the phone call, they were very quick to explain to me that abortion was a quick fix and that I would be able to move on with my life and that there would be no repercussions at all, convincing me that it wasn't a baby and that it just wasn't a big deal. Everything went very, very fast. I ended up having the abortion within 24 hours, which was really their goal, was to make it be quick and right away. There were girls just like lined up one after the other and kind of in like a recovery setting. What I really needed in that stressful time was a support system, and I needed a place like LaVie, what LaVie provides. I know for sure, looking back now, that that is not something that I would have made a decision to do had I had their support and their services to walk alongside and help me understand that I wasn't alone and that I was safe and that I could freely talk about all the things that I was going through and the fears that I had. If we don't talk about it or try to like push it under the rug or think that it's not happening, it doesn't change the fact that it's still happening. I know when I told my brother about it and we talked about how difficult it has been years later, and he said, yes, but I could never make another woman choose life. And my response to him was, I wish you would have said that to me. I wish you would have said, please don't do this. I would give anything if somebody would have done that for me. If they would have been bold enough to say, don't do it, and I'm here, and I love you, and we'll get the support that we need together, and you're not alone. If we want to see change, we need to be willing to look at the truth and speak about it in our church, in our schools, and within our community. I thought that abortion was going to be the end and that I was just going to sort of close that book and move on. But that wasn't the case at all. I walked out of those doors feeling incredibly sad, and the pain was great. Yet today I feel such hope and healing. I've been able to do a lot of healing. I have hope for young girls and women of any age that they now have a safe place to go with LaVie and that they have the opportunities that I didn't have, and that as we go forward, this just doesn't have to be something that we're afraid of.